Now, I'd like you to talk about the influx of inferior materials and how that has impacted your business.
Inferior smuggled goods have really impacted our business a lot. We've been taking a lot of measures on that. We've been highlighting it to Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, and through that we're able to contact the customs authorities, wherein we are able to highlight this is our challenge, wherein the locally goods which we manufacture are not able to match with those inferior or smuggled goods coming to the country. Having said that, we are still competitive in terms of our pricing to beat that. But however, said that, we smuggle and inferior goods still remain our challenge.
The government has banned the importation of rugs and carpets. Has that policy helped your business in any way?
Yes, it did. We're very thankful to the federal government of Nigeria that wherein we're able to keep the ban on importation of rugs and carpets. It has made the local industry to survive for a little longer. The major reason is that we have to import few raw materials in at pay duties, clearing cost, transportation, freight, which adds to the raw material cost, and wherein you process these raw materials locally over here, wherein power, you have to generate your own power, you have to source expensive form of financing. These adds to your cost, which makes your product expensive. When you compare to international prices of carpets and rugs, which are very low, because the raw materials are locally available, the environment is conducive for them to function their manufacturing plants and a very affordable prices. They have infrastructure, they have power, you don't have to worry about these things. So which makes their cost of carpet production very low, and when they import it over here, the cost of production what we have will really match the selling price, so we can't compete. So it really helps us that the ban remains in place, will boost us as a manufacturers, and definitely the investments which have done in the last 10 years, we can still further do it, as we can see that we are reorganizing our machines as per the current set of demand and requirement.
Tell me about the peculiar challenges that Lucky Fibre has operating in Nigeria.
Apart from funding, funding continues to be number one on our list, because as you repay, you have a monthly repayment schedule with Bank of Industry, you continue to repay banks, but the inventories and the raw material levels are gone up. The funding requirement which we had given to Bank of Industry was 2015 and 16. There was a devaluation of over 50%, wherein all the raw material costs have gone up. So the working capital need has further increased. So definitely that financing is still number one. Second is the power. We are running on gas generators, but the irony is that the gas is locally explored, and the price of gas is thrice the international prices of gas, and that too is pegged to dollar and converted to naira at the current exchange rate. So which makes us less competitive in terms of manufacturing our production. Third is that we have requested government that the raw materials which we import, if we can import at a 5% or 0% duty, which will help boost the manufacturing sector.
All right, tell me, how do you generate power for this massive industry?
We have our own generators to run this factory. We have a sophisticated technology wherein it's electronically controlled. We can't afford to run on NEPA, as any fluctuations will damage the parts, inverters. So we rather rely on our own generators, which are run by gas. And we have periodic gas shortages, wherein we have to fire our diesel generators.
What edge would you say that Lucky Fibres has over its competitors?
We have a printing technology, which is a unique technology we have in the entire sub-Saharan continent of Africa, which gives us a very upper edge compared to competition. We have a research and development department wherein continuously innovate new designs, new products year on year, so that we are on top of competition.
So what's the future of Lucky Fibres?
Future is of course rugs, center rugs. Wall to wall, we know that it's a shrinking category, declining. People are shying away from putting rugs in their houses, which is wall to wall. So we are constantly aware about that, and we want to still believe in business of carpets and rugs, wherein we keep giving what the market wants, customize it for the market. So what we say at Noble Carpets and Rugs is, you imagine, we deliver.
Do you have new innovations that you're working on that you'd like to share with me?
Yeah, we are currently working on, in terms of central rugs, we're working on a product which is currently imported, not locally manufactured by either of the competition or us. So with that product, we will be giving a fight to the importers who are importing that product. So we are working on that product development.
Some stakeholders have accused you of not coming up with new and innovative ideas. How do you respond to that?
Rather, I would say last 2 years have been very challenging for us. When the chips are down, you have to slog it over, right? So that means that we have been keeping the innovation part in more on an aggressive forefront. To mention few of them, we have come up with the hospitality collection 2 years back, and we have supplied to hotels like 4 Points and Sheratons and Proteas over here, which used to earlier import the carpet from outside because it was not locally available. So that shows that kind of innovation we are on track. And certain innovative ideas which we have discussed, like define your prey area, printing technology, you can customize rug for FMCG segment, FMCG sector, customize it as per their brand, and they in turn give it to their own customers. So we have been rather aggressive on that side. As you can see over this machine, just this last 1 hour back, we have come up with a new product, a new innovation for this market to compete against the imported rugs. It's a new baby. Once it comes out of the machine, we see that product and then we name it.
You've taken loans from the Bank of Industry twice now. How are you doing with repayment?
For the working capital, we have 1 year repayment basically. So we pay every month for the loan which we got last year. So we are on track. BOI can testify the same for us. And for the other one, the term loan, it is a tenure of 9 years, which gives us a period to stagger the payment as we generate revenue and earn operating profit and then repay the loans.
So tell me about your level of satisfaction with the service at Bank of Industry.
Let us say a big thank you to Bank of Industry. They have been very supportive. In fact, I would rather say they have been responding the emails night, early morning. The response time is really very quick. Knowing that it is a government body, usually things are done at their own pace, but it is the other way, I would say, with Bank of Industry. Thank you very much, Bank of Industry.
So thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you on board.
That's our show today. Many thanks for watching. Remember, there is no better time than now to partner with the Bank of Industry. For more, visit any of their branches closest to you or their website at boi.ng. Feel free to tweet at me at KAY Alayade. The Bank of Industry has made it possible for you to apply online. Simply download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store and follow the instructions. I'm Kayode Alayade. Bye now.